Oh, don't worry. I've planned everything.
Her mother would never have been caught.
It belonged to, Before it was wandering, but now it seems to be pointing in one direction. But why? There's no time to waste.
And I am a great author of detective stories.
You're right. I bet I can find it on my map.
This machine is identical to the last. It's very high-tech for Arthurton.
But he preferred not to think about that.
A few months ago, Peggy and Veronica went up there after curfew with some boys.
Exactly. Now quickly, before they get a fix on our location.
CJ's compass.
Then the experiment worked!
It's quite sad, actually.
The Dean is part of the Council of Three. Or at least he works for them. Crescent Moon. Below Death's Gaze.
How's your mom?
In all her short life, Jenny the Clue had never found herself in such a peculiar place.
In his planner, he had canceled his meetings on Friday and rearranged a lunch date with Keith. Hilarious. He never got to say goodbye.
But I'm worth it, Dan.
Well, not exactly. If anyone else sees this, they'll jump to conclusions. Dean Stroudsbury is somehow connected to this place.
But she now knew the purpose of this Caesar sphere and the name of the people who had built it.
Man-made? There's something stuck to the bottom of the ladder. It must help amplify the radio signals.
It was true. Susie had kept Jenny's journal safe.
Your father is dead, Jenny. We have to accept that.
I spoke to the Dean on Thursday and noted that he was unusually disorganized.
Oh, sorry. There I go again, talking about the dead.
I need to find a way to override it.
No!
Good evening, S32.
Your laboratory, where you invent things.
Jenny had found a way to cross the lake, but she was still a long way from home.
I don't trust people who hum. Something bad happened here. I'm a dead body mom, remember?
What part of left are you having trouble with?
I really need to stop working nights.
I'm meeting a client over at the dock. Paid case.
I'm just tidying up my collection of teddy bears.
What happened to the bridge?
Signs and decorations adorned the entire campus.
Wait, there's something on the other side. I've got to get out of here. I was referring to your legs. I want to speak to my mom.
I don't envy you, Winston.
You're not serious?
First, I'll climb to the top of the rickety scaffolding.
Oh.
I thought I did.
How deep does this go? Who else in town is involved in this? Let's go find this spiral of ancient stone. Okay, Susie, tell a lie.
This was the scariest moment of all.
Exactly. I have somewhere to be too. And I'm depending on you to find those papers.
What a waste of perfectly good coffee.
Please enter authorization code to begin.
Oh, I never actually suspected you.
Fragments of quartz crystal littered the room.
There'll be plenty of time to carve pumpkins once I've saved my mom.
Anyway, I should get back to work. You got it.
If Susie hadn't interrupted her when she did.
What's the matter? Lost your funny bone? Are you okay, Mr. Stroudsbury? That's unlike the Dean. He's usually very punctual.
Go back?
The presence of such unusual and foreign objects in Arthurton begged even bigger questions.
I've really got to go. Aha! That did the trick. That's Mom's room. I followed the clues. I decoded his message. He's alive. CJ. Hey,